honorables of Horn of Africa, welcome, and we are glad to see honorables together discussing on their burning issues of peace. Ethiopia, we have national gender policy with strategies, with programs, with various policies. This gender policy focuses on equality of women and disabled.
Uganda, in whatever we do, we are guided by the Constitution. And the Constitution puts those provisions that prevents and counter the extremism.
In 2017, the Somali federal government and the federal member states agreed the federalizations of security while considering the main threats facing Somalia and her people. We enacted the National Intelligence and Security Agency, we call it NISA, and it protects women and children's rights.
As far as Kenya is concerned, I think we stand above most of the countries in the region, especially the East African region, when it comes to women empowerment.
The peace in Somalia is our peace as Kenya. These are our brothers, and we really want Somalia to quickly come back. And IGAD, I want to thank you for calling us and making this meeting happening so that we can be able to talk about these issues.
What you can give Somali is the most precious thing that human being offers you. What is his blood? I'm gonna die for you. I will die for the cause of Somalia. I will die to bring Somalia back to its feet. That's what they call in Djibouti the contingent, a brother in need, a support for a brother in need. Hil Walal, that's what they say. We're going through a changing and a challenging environment, but we're going for the better. Day by day, it's getting better.
The challenge for us is to recognize that when we talk about gender-sensitive approaches, the gender perspective is an acknowledgement that the current practices in many ways fall short of recognizing the uniqueness. For example, recognizing the role of women. The lens that has been there tends to look at women only as victims, or in some cases trying to see what the role they can play in PCVE activities.
Education is the one that is going to ensure we are actually in the right places, that we do not beg for our rights, we demand for those rights, that we are not going to be governed without our consent, because when we're educated, we're going to do that. In a lot of countries, women have come to play a very instrumental role because of education, and they're no longer left behind. We may disagree with some of the things they do, but we cannot deny some of the progress they have made.
Organizations such as Somali Women Associations in all of its different levels. We have Somali Girls Association, we have girl associations in the university, we have girl associations in the regional states, we have the federally recognized Somali Women Association. By empowering those organizations, we believe they would be in turn able to educate the Somali average Joe and the Somali electorate for us to be able to reach that goal.
In our country, Ethiopia, issue of gender has been incorporated in our legislation. Regarding gender audit, a lot of research and activities has been conducted. In some ministries, the issue of gender audit has been conducted, for instance, in Ministry of Agriculture, in Ministry of Road and Transport, and so on.